Hello, boss. First of all, I would like to thank Kailash Chaudhary sir and you all for giving us such an amazing platform to showcase our presentation and speaking skills, and at the same time our love towards environment. So the topic on which would be presenting is economy and carbon capture. First, let's have a look at the points I would be going to cover. How excessive carbon dioxide is affecting us, harmful impacts of global warming, solution to the problems, renewable energy, hydrogen economy, how hydrogen is an efficient transportation fuel, methods of hydrogen production, and at last, a glance of carbon capture technology. Uh, uh, I would want to say that it's a very sad fact that we humans are not realizing how much damage we have done to our environment. Here is a news clip which shows that CO2 levels are at an all-time high 417 parts per million, and it is the that data is based on a Mauna Loa laboratory. So as we have taken the name of CO2, the global warming also wants to speak. So here I have put some facts based on real data. Actually, we humans don't dare to worry until any problem is visible to us. So here are some real problems. The first one showcases that due to global warming, the ice is melting worldwide, and the number of glaciers has declined to a very high extent. And due to this, the habitat of animals at polar regions is destroying. And as we are living beings and we are in a circle of biodiversity, then when one part is collapsed, then the whole chain is suffered. And the third point is that greenhouse gases also contribute to respiratory diseases from smog and air pollution. And the effect we are seeing in our front, in the example of New Delhi, where all schools are closing due to pollution. So, okay, we have talked enough of problems. So let's think of about the solutions. Uh, so, uh, Here we have to for solving this problem we have to take two steps simultaneously. First, we have to develop the some renewable resources, and at the same time we also have to clean a mess, that is to absorb the emissions that we have created. Here the two solutions are presentable. The first is first I have shown a pie chart which is showing the percentage of renewables energy in the global energy, and it is appreciable as it is 23%. But second is reducing emission. One example of which is carbon capture. We will discuss about it in detail. First, what is hydrogen economy? Like we are using energy for everything. If hydrogen is used to generate energy, then it will be called hydrogen economy. And it would be very better if hydrogen is generated from environmentally friendly manner. Otherwise, it would be not at all useful. Mr. Cartoon is asking that what is so urgent that we have to use hydrogen, and why only hydrogen? I have put some reasons. The like first one is as the number of automobiles is increasing to a very high extent, and it is using 80% of primary energy use and contributing to 17% of global CO2 emissions. And it is based on some research fact that at 2050, our demands of automobile are will be that much high that all oil sources would be empty. So we will be requiring hydrogen. And second, among the possible alternatives, hydrogen looks promising because it has very less greenhouse gas emission, energy security, energy security, and reduction of local air pollution. Uh, so, uh, how hydrogen is an efficient transportation fuel? I have put some three reasons. Like hydrogen is a very clean fuel. It will emit none other than water. And second, it can be produced using any energy sources. And third, it can be worked with fuel cells and together may serve to contribute towards sustainable energy supply. I have put some methods of production of hydrogen, which are steam methane reforming, autothermal reforming of oil, gasification of coal and other hydrocarbons, electrolysis of water, hydrogen from biomass, and nuclear energy. It's good thinking about how to generate new ways of generating energy, but we have to also find ways to absorb the excess CO2. So, first, the most easiest way to absorb carbon dioxide is to plant trees. But if we look at the data, if we want to go to pre-industrial levels of carbon dioxide emission, then we have to plant at least 66 trillion trees, which looks very impossible to achieve. So we have to develop some new technologies. One of them is carbon capture and storage technology. What happens in this, we have factories that are emitting carbon dioxide, or any vehicles. There we can absorb the carbon dioxide using some technologies, like any chemicals, and then we can convert it into some useful product. Here there is an amazing diagram which is explaining the carbon capture technology. Like, and the most commonly used method of carbon capture is amine scrubbing. Carbon dioxide is taken from the sources, it is mixed with amine and then converted to CO2. Uh, but it is very good, but the it will not able to capture the carbon dioxide from atmosphere, that is capped in atmosphere. For this, there is another technology called direct air capture. So at the end, all is well that ends well. So at the end, I would like to discuss some positive news that is happening around us. First, IIT grad invents patented fabric that kills viruses, blocks UV rays, and is eco-friendly too. And second, the one team from the Elon Musk put some challenge on developing a technology that can absorb carbon dioxide, and one IIT Bombay team wins $250,000 prize. And it is very good news for us, and we should develop more and more technologies that can serve the environment. Thanks, and at the end, thanks for giving this wonderful opportunity, and have a nice day.